A busy day for President Trump right now. He is in Miami. He'll be back at the White House later tonight, though, and he posted on social media a lot today, including this on the budget bill coming together on Capitol Hill, writing that the House and Senate are doing a spectacular job of working together as one unified, unbeatable team. However, unlike the Lindsey Graham version of the very important legislation currently being discussed, the House resolution implements my full America First agenda. Everything, not just parts of it. We need both chambers to pass the House budget to kickstart the reconciliation process and move all of our priorities to the concept of one big, beautiful bill. It will, without question, make America great again. Someone on the inside who can give us some insight on what's happening. Florida Congressman Byron Donalds is also a member of the House Oversight Committee. We're going to talk about his potential run for governor as well in Florida, where I am residing. Good to see you, Congressman Donalds.
Good to be with you.
All right, let's tackle this. So the president right there, pretty clear. One big, beautiful bill, get it done, all in one fell swoop. But the House is voting next week. Some are worried that there is some opposition. And the Senate's version, which is breaking it down into two, is getting a vote potentially this week as well. So what do you say to the folks in the Senate, John Thune, and even Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin just said he wants to make it simple, saying that might be problematic to put it all in one?
Well, look, this has been a concern on the Hill for a couple of months. Do you do one bill or two bill? For the most part, I've been agnostic. Recently, I've said, look, let's do two bills. But if the president wants to do one, let's just do the one and move on with it. I think the technical aspects of getting the president's agenda through is going to rest on mandatory spending cuts. There is a large appetite on Capitol Hill, members in the Senate and in the House who want to see mandatory spending be reduced through this process, and also bring in a lot of the DOGE reforms that Elon and President Trump are working on to find those wasteful parts of our government and get that stuff weeded out as soon as we can. You can do a good chunk of that in budget reconciliation. The work that the DOGE is uncovering, you can get that done through reconciliation. So, yeah, I understand the president's view of wanting to have one bill. And look, at this point, let's just get moving on the agenda and get it done. But a lot's going to be really determined over the next couple of weeks. But if it's one bill or two bill, I remain agnostic. It's about getting the agenda accomplished. That's what matters. And so we're just going to move forward.
All right, we're going to watch it move forward step by step. You talked about DOGE, and there was a win. Tanya Chukon declining to give this temporary restraining order so they can move forward. They can look at IRS, accessing some of this wasteful spending. And Elon Musk is even now saying, and he posted on X, he's going to see about possibly sending rebate checks for the Americans. That would be a great idea. Would you support that? And is it actually feasible with the type of spending that the government has right now?
Not really clear right now whether it's feasible or not. It is a great idea, but I think one of the things that's just as important is if you're going to take these savings to begin to pay down the national debt. We are about to refinance about a third of our national debt that's at higher interest rates. If there's anything we can do to take those funds that we find in savings in order to repay some of those treasury bonds, that will be very helpful because it would decrease the interest burden on the United States government, which is an interest burden on the American people. So whether it's rebate checks or it's paying down the debt, either way that works well. But the work that the DOGE is doing is critical to the fiscal health of this nation going forward. And Tanya Chukon, who, by the way, is the same federal judge who was allowing the lawfare to go against Donald Trump, for her to stand in the way of us actually cleaning up Washington once and for all is one of the reasons why there's so many people in our country who do not trust the justice system as it exists right now. And it's also why Donald Trump is doing the heavy lifting that needed to be done for a long time of cleaning out Main Justice and cleaning out a bunch of these U.S. attorneys who have been impediments to the rule of law, impediments to our U.S. Constitution.